distinguished guests, organizers of the Be My Voice Foundation, students, parents, a pleasant afternoon to all of you. I am honored and obliged that I stand here in front of you today to express my thoughts and perspective on the Bangsamoro Basic Law. First of all, I would like to share a little bit of information of history of the Bangsamoro. Back in the 13th century, missionaries, Muslim missionaries from the Persian Gulf has landed at Tawi-Tawi. His name was, correct me if I'm wrong, Makdum Karim. He was the one to give the first religion to the native tribes of the Philippines before all those. Now I will proceed. Until today, it is grateful that Mindanao is being occupied by Muslim people. Now I will proceed to October 7, 2012, that the Philippine government and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front has released the framework agreement of the Bangsamoro Basic Law. Now this will establish the authentic political entity of which is now the Bangsamoro, a replacement for the autonomous region Muslim Mindanao. Now why was this replaced? Because based on the statistics that has been gathered from the Commission of Audit, that the autonomous region Muslim Mindanao has a very, very poor development and a very poor process on its type of time. Also, it was stated that the autonomous region of Muslim Mindanao, that the government has been corrupting at least 850 million pesos that was supposed to be for the infrastructure of 2010, and they used it for the personal services that are not even accounted for, plus the projects were not finished. Now moving on to October 15, 2012, the framework agreement has now been signed at the Malacanang Palace in Philippines, Manila. Now in that agreement, it outlines general issues, extent of power, territory, basic rights. Now, it is satisfying that the agreement has the contents of these agreements is sort of satisfying and fair enough for the people of Mindanao. Moving on, why does the Congress need to pass the Bangsamoro Basic Law? We, the people of Mindanao, need peace. And what is peace? And what do you believe in peace? I am confident to say what I believe in peace. Peace, it is a wonderful thing that the world solemnly needs, and a thing that the people needs. You give them that, you give the world what it needs, then possibly, high possibilities that order and maintenance is observed. When there is order, there is maintenance. When there is maintenance, there is balance. And when there is balance, there is equality. And with equality, there is peace to all of us. Now, assuming that the Bangsamoro Basic Law has now been signed and approved by the Philippine government and the MILF, try to imagine, wonder, or think what these two can do together. Not only improvements on our economical, agriculture, social-cultural, but also improvements on the aid of the peace process between the two, between the Philippine government and the Bangsamoro. Not only that would be improved, but also to the people. Remember that a person is not defined what nationality he has, but a person is defined by how well good-grounded person of he or she is. Now, if there was a term that a nation will remain the land of the brave so long as it is the land of the free. Now let our nation believe in this term, that this nation will be the land of the peace so long as it is the land of the peaceful. Now, I will ask you, how would you like seeing our nation keep on doing this? How would you like seeing our nation being in the brink of grudge to each other that will end up into war? You don't want to see your nation that will end up into war. It's best that we see our nation that will end up into peace. Let this be our nation, not like any other out there. But I am not saying that the world will end up into full peace. Peace is really hard to maintain because everybody has different perspectives, and some nations only depend on themselves, even though that they're in the UN. Now, together with the people of Mindanao, we truly hope that the Congress will pass this Bangsamoro Basic Law so that after waiting for 17 years, that we will now have final results on what this could be. If this will really work out for the Philippine government and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front to improve this nation as one nation, one country, one people to all of us. I hope this will be really passed by the Congress, because this is for what is worth and for what is best for our nation. And as a patriot, that I really hope that the Congress will pass this law, for this is all what we need, and that is peace, in order to have order, maintenance, balance, and equality for the people. Thank you so much, and God bless us all.